We do not negotiate with terrorists. Today on the Deep Freeze, we're going to be discussing some chilly topics, so make sure to put on some extra layers, keep warm, and thicken up that skin a little bit, because we're going to get offensive, more than likely.
Did you touch my drum set?
My name's Grant. I'm also the Granimal. This is James Riley Fisher. Welcome to the Deep Freeze. Oh yeah, and there's AJ too. Big Luke's hot dog stand actually went bankrupt.
Big Luke, he's gone for good. Like Grant said, we went bankrupt, but we got AJ's ice cream stand over here.
He's actually magic.
Magic
does magic tricks.
The magic mouse.
We got the magic mouse up in the booth today.
Yeah.
He's our new booth boy.
Yeah.
Call him Magic Mouse.
Turns out, magic attracts more crowds than hot dogs. So
That's true.
we dropped the whole hot dog stand gig. But if you want to donate to our fund, I don't know what it's called anymore.
It's still called Big Luke's Hot Dog Stand, but I will change it to Magic Mouse. This is Funhouse. Is that appropriate? Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Did you already do the intro?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Let's
what do we
get
got
into some stuff.
on the table? I watched. I was out like a whole week.
Yeah.
2 weeks of work because of COVID.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, it is real.
Oh, so you got the COVID?
I did have the COVID.
When?
After you left. Actually, I'm not. I never got tested,
Oh.
but I was sick.
Did you lose smell and taste?
No.
Cool.
Mostly.
Could be anything.
Mostly diarrhea, headaches, and loss of appetite. Really.
I mean, you could have gotten dysentery. I mean,
I've had a history of stomach problems. I've had ass surgeries and
same.
colonoscopies.
Dude, nice. How was your first colonoscopy? Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah, that was your broken shoulder.
That's okay.
Grant broke his shoulder. Everybody.
Yeah,
He's
update.
fucked.
Don't go to my jiu-jitsu competition. I won't be there. I
You're
broke
not-
my shoulder.
Official not going.
Officially, yeah.
Damn.
I'm a week in. I got to pull out now so I can get my money back, or
Okay.
potentially just go and re-break my shoulder. And so it's like, I'd rather just get my $50 back and then train for another day. So
Yeah.
it's a bummer. It is, because I really, really wanted to do this.
I wouldn't have gone at it half-assed anyway. I mean, after a broken shoulder, you would have fought great.
Yeah, I wouldn't have, because I would still have like a loss of mobility.
Yeah, and that's less than a month away too.
It's like 2.5 weeks. So I got to pull out now, or I won't get my money back. Basically.
Yeah, there's no way. No
Yeah.
way.
So,
Back
that's an update.
Do we want to talk about my colonoscopy?
Yeah, let's do it. I got a colonoscopy story too.
Okay, well, it all started back in high school when
Yeah.
I became a stoner.
Mm-hmm.
And started smoking a lot of weed, and with a lot of weed comes munchies. So I'll be smoking late at night on top of, eating dinner. I'd have fucking ice cream with Pop-Tarts on top of that, smothered in chocolate. Then I'd eat chips and all this just bad processed foods. Fucked my stomach up. And what would happen is my stomach would produce too much stomach acid. I had diarrhea for 2 years straight.
Oh Jesus.
I didn't have a single solid poop. So when I got on the medication, it fixed that.
Yeah.
I was able to poop good for 2 years. I had diarrhea for 2 years, so I got the colonoscopy, which then in turn led to the medication, which fixed it all. But it was a weird experience because the only thing I remember going, there were so many women, only women doctors in there. There was not a single male doctor in there. And so I had hot Indian female doctors working around my booty hole.
Nice.
And I'm pretty sure I was fondled.
That's how you become a little bit, bi-curious. You just get a little. You're like, maybe I am into this.
I learned on Letterkenny that there is a little.
Yeah, there's a little switch there. It's called the prostate. You tickle it, some white comes out.
Some white comes out.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know if anybody's ever tried it. But time for my colonoscopy story. It's not related to this topic. But
Yeah, that was bad.
So back in the 4th grade,
Let's do it.
I was eating a lot of cheese dip.
Fourth
Like-
grade. Okay, mine was like in when I was 16, dude.
Yeah, this is 4th grade, bro. I was eating a lot of cheese dip. My dad and me were making Rotel. Every time we ran out of it, we made more.
I love Rotel.
And and we were just eating chips, Rotel. There was meat in there, so like I thought I was getting by, you know. And then I started shitting blood, like red, bright red blood.
Wow.
In buckets of blood. Like the first time I sat down on the toilet, and then I do a normal poop, felt normal.
Yeah.
Right? And then I go to wipe. I'm a stand-up wiper. We'll get into that.
I'm a stand-up wiper, too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I stand up, I bend over, I wipe. It's just
What?
how
What?
it goes. Whatever.
AJ's got something to say.
I'm not gonna say anything.
What?
You can.
What, are you a sit wiper?
It's the only way to wipe.
Do you wipe back to front, like under the balls?
Under the balls?
Oh, no, you
What?
don't
How
want
do
to
you-
get shit balls, man.
How do you do it then? What's your?
Go behind, dog.
Get in the mic.
Oh, so you do
You
like
go
a.
behind, dog.
So you just like do a hip turn.
You can
Yeah.
move it, too.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's inefficient.
It's not. I also use wipes because only using toilet paper is gross and I can't afford a bidet.
They're $30.
$30.
What?
Yeah.
The bad ones. I mean, it's just
Oh.
cold water, and I have one. In fact,
You can get one closer.
if you haven't seen the video, we
You
got a
can move
bidet
it.
episode on this channel. You can go back and watch it.
Like, yeah, you can actually pull on it as far as you want.
Oh, really?
But back to the
It
story.
does anything.
Oh, boy.
You can put it anywhere. You can also move it if you want.
That's actually
Yeah.
good there.
But you need to be at least like 2 inches away from
Oh,
it.
jeez. Okay, you do gotta get super close.
Yeah.
So
Or just
anyways,
talk louder.
Back to the story. I was shitting blood.
So yeah, he's calling you out for being a standard wiper.
That's
and
fine. We'll
I'm a
get
s-
into that. But
I've tried sitting down wiping. It's just
there was buckets coming out, man.
anyway,
So
yeah, buckets.
that was the first time I told my parents. They were like, "Oh shit, this guy's shitting blood," and it continued like weeks of just me. Like every time I went poop, just
Damn.
blood coming out.
Yeah.
So I thought I was dying. I thought I didn't have much time left. I was like maybe 9, 10. And the day at the K was coming up.
the day of the what?
The day at the K, which is the Kauffman Stadium, we go watch the Royals play
Oh.
every year.
Sports.
Right? And that's like a 4th grade field trip at that school that I went to.
Okay.
And we scheduled a colonoscopy with the doctor because my personal doctor, like he did his own check, which was humiliating. He checked my butt, basically. Couldn't find anything. He's like, it looks like a butt to me. And so we scheduled with the colonoscopy on the day at the K, so I never got to see the Royals play.
Have you ever seen the Royals play?
I have since
Have you?
once.
Okay.
It's okay.
I like baseball games.
Yeah.
But
I got too drunk, and I
Oh.
just couldn't pay attention to the game.
Yeah, that's how it kind of goes sometimes.
But so we get to this colonoscopy, and I'm nervous because I'm like, I bet I have cancer or something. Like, because that's the first thought, you know? You're
Yeah,
like,
you're
what?
Fourth
what-
grader.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Like, am I going to die? Because I'm losing a lot of blood.
Mm-hmm.
And by this time, they had me go on like a liquid diet for 3 days,
Yeah.
which was rough.
Yeah.
I get into this colonoscopy, and they knock me out. They put this milk stuff in my veins that like immediately, as soon as it touched my vein, I was just like, "Bonk."
Yeah. It's all cold and shit.
Some Asian dude was standing over me. He's like, "Hey, count back from 100." And I'm like, and I go out, and the next thing I remember, I wake up.
You didn't even get to 100.
No. The next thing I remember is I wake up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I just was making a scene because I was confused and I was under anesthesia.
Yeah.
And my dad took me to Long John Silver's afterwards. And as like he was taking me, I was like, all right, so what's the dealio? Like, what's wrong? Am I gonna die? Like, what's up? And he's just like, yeah, the doctors said they couldn't find anything, so you're probably lactose intolerant or something.
I mean, just
And I'm like, so we got a maybe? After all of that?
after putting a camera up my ass.
Yeah, you guys shoved like a 1,000-yard camera up my ass, and you're like,
26 yard.
I don't care.
Yeah.
How many?
You got 20. How many yards of intestines do you have?
I don't know.
Fuck if I know.
But after all of that, I got a maybe from the doctors that
Look
I'm
it up,
lactose intolerant. So I've been watching my milk intake ever since. Because I don't want to bleed out my asshole.
Yeah.
And that's it. Back to wiping.
Yeah,
I-
hold on. I'll explain to you guys why you're doing it wrong just after this.
22 feet
Oh.
is
It's
all
stretched out, like pole stretch or like
You're
just.
about 22 feet long. What? Who?
of them. Oh, so we got like
Somebody
a total
fact
of
check Google.
27 feet.
I mean, this is .edu.
Well, that was the small intestine, and then up was the large intestine, which is backwards.
Yeah.
The small's longer, turns out.
Smaller in like gauge, probably.
All right, so I want to hear your wiping defense.
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing is when you wipe from behind, you turn to wipe, your cheeks are spread. Like it spreads your cheeks for you.
I understand.
And you can wipe. You get in there, you're solid. You're good to go. Now, when you stand up to wipe, your cheeks just kind of fall together and smush all the poop in there.
No. So
That's
here's
how that works.
well,
When you stand up, your cheeks go back together.
That
They're
is
not
true.
spread anymore.
however,
It's way less sanitary.
when you get up and you hip hinge, which means you're going basically into a deadlift setup, as you will, the cheeks re-spread, and you can get a better angle, and you
don't
can
think
get
so.
both sides evenly.
Yeah, see what I
It's,
do, I stand up, right hand, left cheek, pull open the cheek, and get in there, up, down, around.
See, so you have to use both hands to wipe. For me, I don't need to use both hands. I just turn one hand. I can be on my fucking phone if I want to, bro.
Well, luckily,
I can fucking hold a fucking chalky milk while I'm wiping my ass.
yeah. Well, thankfully, I
have you?
No. You serial
Maybe.
watch your comic books too, there, butters.
You can't watch comic books. You read the.
You can watch them too.
You can.
You can watch them, but they won't do anything.
No.
Yeah,
But
they won't move.
Yeah.
Well, usually my poops are nice and dry, so I really don't gotta wipe much anymore.
Bro,
I
listen.
mean, yeah, I got some healthy poops, so I guess it doesn't matter as long as they're healthy.
I've got.
But them die.
Listen, I've got all sorts of stuff going on. I have a consistent diet, so there probably is something wrong with my intestines. But
Yeah.
let's not get into that bit. I got a bidet. So all I got to do is dab.
So you win.
I do win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I win. And if you guys want to see a video of me installing that bidet, we have it. It's called the bidet episode. It's on this channel. Is it? It's on this channel?
Yeah, it's on this channel.
Okay, cool.
It's called
I
the
did-
bidet episode.
Perfect.
Sick.
Sweet. I was going to say, I didn't know if it was on this one or American Dirtbags.
Nah.
Cool. Awesome. So,
American Dirtbag.
go check it out. It's pretty fun. It's a good day.
It's gross,
It's-
but it's fun. We're touching.
It's gross comedy.
Gross comedy.
It's gross comedy. So, oh boy. How are we going to introduce this topic?
So James
gotta
is
do this
black.
carefully.
Besides, you can see by his complexion.
So we've got genetic testing results back from the lab here. That does state, in fact, that James is how much percent?
12 and a half.
He's 12.5% African American. Yeah.
Great-great-grandmother Ella Snow came over from Croatia and moved to Nantucket Island, Massachusetts.
Yep.
So my ancestors were big dog billionaires back in the day.
That's cool.
I mean, one of my great-great-grandpas was the captain of a whaling ship in Massachusetts. In
Whoa.
Boston, actually.
whoa.
Leader of a whaling ship. Like,
That's pretty cool.
that was Albert. Is he on there?
Albert? Yes. Albert P. Fisher,
Yeah.
1844 to 1887. He didn't have a long life, but he
Yeah.
had a good life.
Yeah, he did.
That was a 43. He died. Did he die on the whaling ship?
I have no idea.
I bet Moby Dick got him. In fact, because this is Moby Dick territory right here.
Yeah, it had to be.
He could have been present while Moby Dick was getting speared.
Yeah, he could have killed Moby Dick.
Could have, maybe. He definitely killed at least a few whales in his time.
Yeah.
It seems. So that's awesome, actually.
Yeah.
And
I'm trying to figure out. Look up James Albert Fisher. I think that was the whalers. Not Albert. I think James Albert.
so this is shocking. I always thought you were just saying this as like a bad joke.
No, yeah, everybody thought whenever I said I was part black that I was trying to be offensive or
No, this
Get
is
away with it.
confirmed lab results.
I got proof in my heritage that my great-great-grandmother was, in fact, an African-American.
See-
Or, she was, I don't know if she was African-American. because she came from Croatia, but she was.
But it does
Black.
say right here, and this is an old document. I'm gonna preface with that. Ella W. Snow was born colored. She married Albert P. Fisher. She was the daughter of Thomas Snow and Lucretia Tweedy. This is cool.
Tweedy.
This is neat.
Yeah. I know it's insane.
A
Like,
little outdated language, but you know,
please don't cancel us for that.
1880 census, Nantucket, Massachusetts.
1880 census, Nantucket, Massachusetts. I also got
That's-
pictures.
that's
of
crazy.
All of them too.
Dude, bring them. That'll
So-
be. We'll go over that next episode. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't have any documents about my family, probably for the better.
Mm-hmm.
My family, Gilbo's the last name, so we
French Crusaders.
French, we're Cajun, you know.
Were they?
Yeah, well, they are Cajun. They still exist. There's a lot of them down in Louisiana right now. They might even check this out because I posted on Facebook.
Okay.
But as far as I know, the history there isn't as accepting. Just because it's the South. It was Louisiana. I wasn't raised there. I was raised in Kansas.
I gotcha.
John Brown's town, Osawatomie.
JB.
Old JB.
OG.
We got a statue. We have a jamboree every year for John Brown.
And who was John Brown again? You told me.
John
at one
Brown
point.
was a. I'm trying to think of the word here. He was a. What's the guys who were like
Abolitionist.
abolitionist? He was an abolitionist, which basically means he went around and
Racial.
killed pro-slavers and slavers.
Yeah.
So he took care of them. Because basically this is like the 1850s era,
Yeah, he died
pre-Civil
1859.
War,
Yeah.
during Bleeding, Kansas. It's a great historical subject if you guys want to get into it.
Oh, that's John Brown, the guy with that picture.
Yeah, literally
Yep.
the like whole Kansas picture. And
Yeah.
Kansas's album cover. John
Yeah.
Brown was on it.
Yeah,
very
okay.
famous painting of him holding a rifle in one hand and a Bible in the other, and then there's a giant battle going on.
I'm getting
behind
goosebumps, dude.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
powerful right there.
He's powerful. Yeah, he looks slightly like Abraham Lincoln, but like a screw loose.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, he basically came to Osawatomie. He had cousins there, the Adair family or something like that. I'm butchering this, and he killed a lot of border ruffians, which were Missourians
Oh,
that slipped over the border to
Missouri.
vote pro-slavery in Kansas because Kansas was a swing state at the time.
yeah.
And he murdered a lot of people. And he didn't get killed in here. I think it was Virginia, maybe? Look this up. I don't really care where it ended. He just was in Kansas at one point. I believe he was definitely, Harper's Ferry, Virginia. That's where he got hung, I want to say. Described as a madman,
Hang on
visionary,
just a second.
martyr, and a terrorist.
Died in
It
Virginia,
really just depends.
executed by hanging.
It really just depends on, well, like which side you're on, I guess. Missourians hate him because they're racist, and
Sorry, Missouri.
specifically white Missourians,
Yeah.
and
You know that
Kansans
I
love
hate
him.
to say it, that is kind of true. There is a lot of white people in Missouri that are kind of just a little racist.
I mean, Missouri sucks.
I'm gonna get a lot of
Missouri-
hate for this
The,
one,
the,
but
on- the only good thing about Missouri is Kansas City.
yeah, yeah. And well, St. Louis is pretty cool too.
Yeah, they have an arch. Arch?
Yeah.
Arch.
St. Louis is,
Look,
it's got a lot
see,
of
I
rich
don't know.
culture.
How do you pronounce?
How do you guys pronounce it? Do you just pronounce it St. Louis? St. Louis.
I say
Arch
arch.
or arc?
Yeah.
So was he was hung in Harper's Ferry, right?
Yeah.
Is that confirmed?
He died in Charlestown, Virginia.
shit.
Executed by hanging.
Damn. Charlestown, Virginia is where he was executed by
Was
hanging.
Virginia a
Definitely.
slave state?
Definitely.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, the lady on the internet says arch. So
Arch.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Arc would more like Arc of the
Ark is like with a
A-R-K.
K. Yeah. That's like a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it can also be something else, like Ark of the Covenant. Isn't it's like a holy, like, I don't know, what is the Ark of the Covenant, AJ?
It's a ship.
Is it the ship?
I don't know. I don't know what Ark
I
of the
mean-
Covenant- I've never heard about it.
I mean, there's a reference to it in Halo, but it's not what.
So the Ark of the Covenant was basically like the thing that the Hebrews were protecting.
Oh.
most sacred relic.
Yeah.
That's neat. Wait, so is
Like
Halo
if anybody,
Jewish?
basically anybody who opened it would die.
The Antichrist, because his plan is to go to find the Ark of the Covenant and basically fornicate all over it.
That's a great idea.
No, it's not as for a Christian. That's awful.
That sounds like a
What do you mean?
great time. You're just gonna fuck on top of a chest?
You guys seen Indiana Jones though?
Golden chest.
I've seen him once.
Some of them.
I mean, this was like one of the main plot points in
Yeah.
one of the Indiana Jones movies.
I need to
Was it
rewatch
Raiders
those.
of the Lost Ark?
Yeah.
It was
No way.
context clues, yeah.
I saw that movie when I was like a kid.
Lost Ark. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting
Because
canceled.
Indy finds it, and then like the Nazis steal it from him.
The
Yeah.
fucking Nazis, man.
Like back to what's
And then-
this channel and the Nazis?
Spoiler alert: the Nazis open it and they all die.
Yeah.
So
Fuck them. Fucking stupid
Yeah.
Nazis.
What is in it? What's in the Ark of the Covenant?
Hate.
God.
Oh.
That
I
yeah,
don't- I
isn't
don't know.
isn't
It
it? Let's
It
see
doesn't
here.
specify.
Yeah, I mean they all died, so nobody
Pure
can
gold
say.
covered wood.
Basically,
chest.
Pandora's box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It contains
So you can survive Pandora's box.
two stone. It says it contains the original tablets of the Ten Commandments
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
wait,
what it
and
is. That's
Aaron's
what it is.
rod.
Yeah.
and pot of
This is
manna.
it. The biblical account relates that approximately 1 year after the Israelites' exodus from Egypt, the ark was created according to the pattern given by Moses by God
Yeah.
when the Israelites were encamped at the foot of Mount Sinai. Thereafter, a gold-plated acacia chest was carried by the slaves by the this is far away, I can't see. Levites?
Yeah.
Approximately 2,000 cubits, which is 800 meters or 2,600
Half
feet,
a mile.
in advance of the people when on the march or before the Israelite army, the host of fighting men. God was said to have spoken with Moses from between the two cherubim of the ark's cover.
That's deep.
Neat.
Michael
Okay.
Bay, where you at?
Michael Bay, we need a movie.
Need a movie.
And it's not Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah,
we
we
need to
need-
make it about the Antichrist coming back
Yeah, that would be
and
cool. Actually,
fucking on the chest.
Damn,
it would be a good movie.
that'd be a good porno.
Is that how he does it?
No, that's
It's just one of his
that's
like
so
bucket list
waterlogged.
guys?
It's a waterlog.
Oh,
I mean, we could go into the whole fucking revelations and shit, but
Nobody actually bangs on top of the Ark of the Covenant.
yeah,
That's not canon.
It's not canon?
Yeah, they don't have sex. No, he
fornicate,
what's the word? He vandalizes it. He
pisses on it maybe,
just destroys it. He takes it for his own and just
puts like some weed in there,
just makes a grab bong and
a stash.
It just
Yeah.
desecrates the Ark of the Covenant.
yeah.
Dude, nice.
The deep freeze is actually kind of cold today.
Deep freeze is a little chilly. I
Yeah.
said we were gonna get into some chilly topics.
Yeah. Fuck Joe Biden.
Not a big fan myself. Not really.
I think he's kind of cute.
He's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cute old man.
He's got
He
cute
doesn't-
legs.
He forgets things.
Do you see him walking off?
Kind of adorable.
That one video they were talking about the Afghan shit, and he just kind of fucking.
I have
wanders
not been
off.
following. I haven't.
I don't follow it either.
The reason I don't follow is because I know myself, and I will get so overworked and angry
Yeah.
if I get into politics
Yeah.
that I can't. Because I have no effect on these guys.
Yeah.
And it will just be wasting my own like stress and effort. I'll vote.
But
I'll
also,
do my
just don't give a
research,
fuck.
And I'll vote.
Say what you want to say. Be honest. Be open about it.
Yeah.
If you got something to say, say it. Don't
I've
give
never
a fuck.
voted, and it's not because I don't want to vote. It's because I don't want to have jury duty.
Yeah, I'm not
You know what?
registered.
That's fair. Because jury duty doesn't pay.
No, it just
And
takes. Sometimes you're out for like a month.
yeah.
Like,
and,
it's
and then you have
ridiculous,
and you miss that in pay.
How the fuck?
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Like, yeah, they'll put you up in a hotel and feed you, but like,
Yeah, but
not
like,
gonna-
what about rent?
yeah, exactly.
You know, like I need to pay
Like,
rent.
jury
you
duty can fuck
fucking
you.
cunts.
Yeah. Oh damn.
Yeah,
I mean,
No,
that's
dude.
why you just go in and tell them you're like
I don't make enough.
a racist or something.
Yeah. Hey, I'm prejudiced.
Well, no, that doesn't
and
work.
Biased.
What happens is they reassign you to a different case
That
with
doesn't
just
involve
white
race.
people. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That is something that happens.
I
If
never
you,
knew
if you
about that.
tried it, you can't get out.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You can't get out of jury
Yeah,
duty.
so yeah, I'm just not gonna vote because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, then people will give us shit for not being voters.
And you
I'm
get
like,
in trouble if you don't do it. So
Yeah.
like you get in big
Yeah.
trouble.
yeah.
Yeah, it's dumb, man.
And also, you can't get signed up for the draft if you're not registered to vote, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
you're not enlisted. So,
I don't,
now-
you know what? I
what?
feel like I could do a draft.
Not with Biden as
No.
our fucking leader. He's a fucking
Depends
pussy.
on who we're
You know what
fighting.
he just did?
No.
With that shit he pulled in Afghanistan, he just told the rest of the fucking world superpowers that we're no longer fucking a threat. Our fucking, Taiwan, we are fucking allies with Taiwan. And guess who's right next to Taiwan? China.
Well, they surround him. Yeah.
China's whole goal is to fucking take over the world.
Yeah, it's
And
always been their goal.
what
It's
we
been their
just-
goal for the last
Yeah.
since they started,
Since the
thousands
dynasty.
of years ago.
Yeah. But
Fuck 'em.
what we just showed the world is that when our guys need help, we just fucking, well, sorry, we can't help you.
Yeah.
So Taiwan's fucked. If they get fucking hit by China,
Yeah.
Biden ain't gonna fucking go in there. And you know for a fucking fact, if Trump was in office and he pulled the shit that Biden did, he'd be fucking under their radar right now.
Yeah,
But
they would have.
right now, everyone's like, oh,
They would have
Biden's doing
tried
the
to
best he
impeach him for a
can.
third time.
Yeah. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
it's fucking ridiculous.
That's
I'd
true.
much rather take the fucking mean tweets and $1.85 gas than fucking this bullshit.
I do miss the gas prices, man.
Dude.
That's probably the biggest thing as a citizen, like
Yeah.
first world problems.
That's why I'm happy to have a motorcycle.
It took me $20 to fill up my gas about a year ago. Now it costs over like at $45.
Yeah,
A
mine's
tank.
up to 70, 80 in my
And I
truck.
drive a lot.
Yeah.
So I kind of need that price to go down
Yeah.
if we could,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
We could do some drilling, maybe some fracking.
Yeah. Go back to
I'm not
Afghanistan.
pro fracking, really, honestly. Not in our lands.
Yeah.
You know, we
Do it
got
in other
beautiful
people's lands. Do it up in Canada. They hate us already.
Yeah.
Fucking everybody hates us.
I don't have a good input about fracking. All I know is it just fucks shit up.
Does it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Fucks shit up. It like destroys water sources. That's why like Flint, Michigan
Oh.
right now, well, and has been just without good water. At least look that up.
Are they still without water? That's what.
Well, look up why. Was it fracking? Was it fracking
Trying to
that
get this
caused?
mouse on here. There it is.
There it is.
Sorry. Okay. What exactly am I looking up?
What is the cause of Flint, Michigan's water crisis? Because I don't want to be like that wrong. Because I did hear this from specifically people who were politically biased, I would say, is the best way to put
Fair.
it. So,
Let's see here.
what? Okay, so
Ill-fated decision to switch water sources triggered a series of governance and infrastructure failures that contaminated drinking water. Oh, so okay. So it was the government's fault.
it was the government's fault. It doesn't say anything about fracking
No.
yet. Oh shit! This poor community has just been raped over and over. Water is a human right. This is unfathomable in America. This is crazy. That is true.
Ever since I was a little boy, I had clean water.
Mostly, yeah.
There's people in the United States still without internet.
Well,
and
yeah.
that should be allowed and to have internet, but
Yeah.
it's just they don't. And I'm like,
Yeah, dude. When I lived in DeSoto, I didn't live in DeSoto.
Yeah,
I lived
Clearview.
in Clearview, and it was dial-up internet. And I'm like, we're just outside of town. Like
Yeah.
we're in our own little apartment community, and we have dial-up.
it doesn't take
Yeah.
that, but they'd much rather spend money on putting a fucking roundabout down in there. I haven't been down in DeSoto, but they put a roundabout at the stop sign by the gas station.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, give the motherfuckers internet. We don't need a roundabout. People don't even know how to use roundabouts to begin with.
No,
Fuck.
I'm not a big fan of roundabouts, especially when, like, in Missouri,
Oh, they're worse out
they
there.
change the rules. Each roundabout is different.
Out in Brookside, dude, the outside lane keeps going and the inside lane
They
I
yield.
guess that's how that always is.
Yeah, you're
But
talking about Ward Parkway?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's on Ward Parkway.
But there's a weird
Yeah.
roundabout in there that you have to yield to the outside guys rather than the guys on the inside.
Yeah, so on Ward Parkway, when you're going north and south, you get the right of way.
Yeah.
But anybody coming in from east or west has to yield to the traffic on their way in, which is
Yeah.
backwards because they end up just stopping.
Yeah.
And it's like that defeats the whole purpose.
I
see collisions there all the time
Yeah.
because it's backwards. Like
Yeah.
it's not the usual roundabout.
I did a drainage job up there with my company, and we were hauling big ass trucks and trailers through that fucking shit. It was not fun. And the streets, everyone parks on the fucking street.
Yeah.
In the neighborhoods.
There's no parking
There's
anymore.
no parking.
Yeah.
And we had fucking haul gravel and all this shit in here, and it
Yeah,
was
Kansas
fucking
City
terrible.
was designed for horse and buggy.
Yeah.
And that's why everybody parks on the streets because there's no parking spaces anywhere. And there's like tiny little parking lots for some businesses that need a bigger parking lot.
It's just so
And-
it's so bad. Like,
It's pretty bad.
and they didn't stop once they started the way they made it. They just kept making it. I'm like,
Yeah.
guys,
You have to go extremely north or extremely south in Kansas City to see like reasonable roads.
Yeah, I was
You're
looking
like,
up.
okay.
Yeah, I was looking up like house rentals the other day.
Yeah.
because I might not be able to buy a house as soon as I thought.
Well, not now.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
yeah. The housing
not
market's
now.
done fucked me.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe I'll just fucking rent. Fine, I'll fucking rent. Anyway, I look up these rental homes, and there's like one in like Bonner. There's like what 3 out in DeSoto, and then I go to Kansas City. And the amount of fucking rentals out there, not just homes, but apartments, condos, flats, you name it.
Mm-hmm.
There's hundreds and hundreds of them, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, because I
And
pull
most
up.
of them are run down and terrible because
Yeah.
they're historic,
Yeah.
which is the dumbest thing ever. It's like,
However-
put it in a museum if it's historic.
Yeah. I
Don't
would
make
like-
people live in it.
Yeah. I would like to get one of those, like you see in the movies, those like brick, like flats.
Yeah.
Like everyone gets their own fucking floor almost.
Yeah.
That'd be really fucking cool.
That would
almost.
be.
At least I think it would.
Yeah, there's a place up by the river market. It's called Cold Storage. And it's like a huge, almost warehouse-like apartment building where like there's vaulted ceilings. Like it's, like if you ever watched Daredevil on Netflix, never mind. But it's got like a very industrial vibe to it, and it's like vaulted ceilings. It's really cool.
Have you seen Weeds?
Weeds, yeah, I've seen the
It's-
first couple seasons.
It's in the okay, I don't know if you would see it then, but it was in the episodes when they were in Amsterdam.
I never got there.
I think they were in Amsterdam.
Yeah. There was like how many seasons? on that
8.
show? 8 seasons.
It's a good show, dude.
It is
Oh
a
my
good
god.
show.
You got to see all the guys grow up with the show too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Like the little kid Shane, he grows up to fucking grow facial hair. That's how long the seasons go for. I love shows that go on forever, like Supernatural. Not a lot of people like it, but I fucking love Supernatural, dude.
I don't know, man. A lot of people like it. That's why it was like 16 seasons.
Dude,
They
it's
finally ended
gotta be the longest fucking series out there.
the
One
only
of them,
reason-
other than The Simpsons.
I'm excited for Supernatural to end is because now I get to see those two act in other things.
That is true.
Because they've been trapped in that one show for like 20 years. Who
Dude,
knows
yeah.
how long it's really been. And now we get to see Jensen Ackles act in other things.
Yeah.
My favorite Jensen Ackles performance is him as Nightwing.
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yes.
I like his performance when he was dancing and singing along to Eye of the Tiger.
Are you talking about in the Red Hood
Yes.
movie?
Yeah.
Behind the scenes Supernatural.
Yeah. Batman Under the Red Hood.
Yeah.
Probably the best DC cartoon movie, in my opinion.
I agree with that. Yeah. There's a lot of they're all really good, but Under the Red Hood is like next level.
Is it like
Yeah.
cartoon, or is it based off cartoon?
It's like an adult cartoon.
Yeah.
So it's
it's animated?
definitely, it's darker. Like it's really based off the comics.
And Jensen Ackles is in?
Yeah, he voices Nightwing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who,
think
who,
he-
wait, no, I think he doesn't. He voice the Red
Batman?
Hood.
Oh no, he I think he does voice the Red Hood. Yeah.
No, yeah, he
Hold
voices
on,
the Red Hood.
I think he's in a couple.
But anyways,
I'll look it up.
yeah, he's a great voice actor too.
Oh, I love his voice, dude.
Yeah, and
Sam!
and really anybody, if you're wanting to get into DC's side of things, superhero wise, the cartoon movies are the best content.
Jason Todd.
Unlike Marvel.
He cosplayed as Red Hood.
Oh, cool.
He's just an attractive man, dude. All
That's
all
true.
around.
Yeah, he's
He's
got
a
it.
good-looking dude for
Like
sure.
he's also a musician and
Is he?
yeah, he can play guitar and sing, dude.
Have you guys seen The Boys?
Oh, The Boys is fucking
No.
lit.
Oh, I
he's
think
he's playing a
I
superhero.
know. I saw that.
Yeah,
I'm
and
so
I
excited
haven't
for
seen
The
that.
Boys. So The Boys is it's a show based from like the human's perspective in a superhero world,
okay.
where like the superheroes aren't really heroes. They work for a company named Vought, and they were created in a lab, and it's all staged basically so that the people love them, right?
Okay.
But they cause a lot of collateral damage.
As most superheroes. That's kind
And
of like
so-
the theme with them, though.
It starts off from the perspective of a dude named Huey,
He.
and he's like dating the love of his life, and one of the superheroes, the really fast guy, like basically their Flash, while him and his girlfriend are like having a moment, he's standing on the sidewalk, she's just off a sidewalk in the road, and he just runs through her and she explodes.
Bro.
Yeah, he's just
And-
left holding her hands.
Yeah, and he's just,
That's all
it's
that's left
so,
of her.
I laughed because it was just so fucked up.
It
that
caught me so off guard.
Yeah, it catches you off guard. Well, not now,
I know,
but-
man.
Dude, it's
And so then a dude who hunts superheroes finds him and kind of brings him into his team called the Boys. And so they're, in the eyes of the public, terrorists or supervillains, but in reality, they're
Okay.
just trying to kill soups.
I'm still caught up on this Huey guy, man.
Yeah, dude.
poor James. You would really like the Aussie guy.
Oh, yeah. Carl Urban.
Oh,
Yeah.
you going out to the outback there, mate?
Yeah, he says.
Carl
yeah.
Urban.
He's
Aye.
a character.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
Well, anybody Carl Urban plays,
That's true.
he's that
Who is he?
typical.
Look him up. Carl Urban.
You'll recognize him.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I don't recognize him right now.
Yeah, you won't recognize his name,
Is
but
it
you'll
C or
recognize.
K?
Yeah, K.
It is a K. Okay.
Yeah.
The
It's
guy
okay.
who fucking plays Crowley on Supernatural, that motherfucker, dude. Oh.
Oh, I
No,
like
with
him.
similar accent. This guy.
Oh.
Carl Urban.
And then go to images because it shows him beardless. And
Going
he's-
down under.
He looks completely different beardless,
Yeah,
but
he
he's in
does.
a lot of stuff. He's been in a lot of stuff our whole life.
Yeah, I
usually
know.
smaller
Yeah.
roles.
He was that. He was that. What was that one movie?
He was in Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
We got Des and we got Troy.
Dread, The Boys, Star Trek.
Oh yeah,
Thor.
he played Judge Dredd.
Star Trek is where I recognize him from. Definitely.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was in Two Towers. He played what's his face?
Yeah.
What did he play?
Gosh, dang it.
What did he
yeah.
play? Where is he? Sean
I like the
Austin, bro.
entire cast now.
Yeah, there's so many people in the cast. He plays
Eomer.
Elmer.
Aylmer.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Eomer.
Oh yeah, he's that one guy. Oh yeah, he's the dude's son who dies and comes back to life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy with the bad haircut.
Yeah, he's so malleable. Like he's
Yeah.
so interchangeable. He can play really.
Yeah. Now that
any
you mention
character
it,
you
it's
make
like,
him.
Like it's wild that that's who he is.
Yeah.
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 But now, like, he's finally broken through, it seems, in Hollywood, to where he's finally getting, like, major roles.
Is The Boys a movie?
And it take
So,
show.
Show.
yeah, the show. 2 seasons as of right
Like,
now.
Netflix?
Yeah,
or
and then the
Hulu?
third-
Amazon Prime.
Is the third one dropping this year, or is it
They
dropping?
wrapped filming. That's all I know. So it should be dropping probably by the end of the year, if not early next year.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
I might watch
Because
it.
Jensen Ackles is playing Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
And are we screen recording?
Soldier Boy, yeah.
Good.
We should be.
Nice.
So Soldier Boy, if I'm correct, I could be completely wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure he's like kind of just like a bitch in the comics.
Yeah.
So that should be fun seeing him
Yeah,
play a character
Jensen
that's not
Ackles.
like the cool guy.
Yeah, he's like,
So-
well, he has the persona, but he's not the persona.
Gotcha, okay,
Basically,
yeah.
he's like more coward-like than he.
But he
puts
can make
off.
that role funny though.
Yeah,
He
but
definitely-
it's like it's a twist on Captain America. This
Yeah.
Soldier Boy.
See, that's the kind of theme I got from the right off the bat. Oh, why'd you have to give him that haircut though? God. Herogasm. Fuck it, let's look at memes.
Shit gets weird in this show. Like
Yeah, it gets pretty weird.
fucking there's a guy, his name is Mommy's like Mother's Milk. That's like his actual name in the show.
Yeah, I never understood that.
Yeah. And there's some other shit involving milk.
Go to that one where
yeah.
he's in full costume, like just his whole body.
This one?
No, that's the comic. Go to the one with Jensen
Okay.
Ackles.
Yeah. What did I just do?
Oh, you went to Craigslist.
How did I
No.
do that?
Who knows?
My bookmark tab's up there.
Nice.
You can just go to pretty much anything.
This one?
Go down one. That
This
full
one.
one. Yeah.
Full one right there.
Look at that. That little art concept on the left there.
Yeah, so he's like a Captain America spin-off character, and it's gonna be super exciting. It's gonna be awesome to see.
Definitely not as colorful, but that's
No.
kind of get the point of it, ain't it?
Amazon Prime has
Well,
been killing it with shows.
As you
Really?
can see in the comics, he is more colorful and closer to it. But like, I feel like they were trying to avoid a lawsuit,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. Well, also Marvel, they're just cheesy in general.
Disney owns Marvel, which
Yeah.
means if you even get close to anything they design, you're getting sued.
Yeah,
So
big time.
I feel like maybe that had something to do with it.
Yeah.
But
Because if you model it off of that right there.
yeah, that's basically Captain America.
Yeah, with the diamond shield.
That's like Ultimate Warrior crossed with Bucky Barnes and Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up.
So. who
Hey
knows?
Jay, you know any good Reddits?
Any good Reddits? What do
Yeah.
you mean, like subreddits?
Yeah,
There's a lot of them.
I know. How many subreddits?
Let me get on my phone and look at the Reddits that I follow.
Make me
But on the
laugh.
topic of Amazon Prime shows, you guys watched Invincible yet?
Yes.
Dude.
Invincible. Oh.
I have Amazon Prime. Are these free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is included.
They got like
shows,
streaming
dude.
services?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Amazon Prime Video. Bro.
What the fuck
Lord
is
of
that?
the Rings is about to release. They're about to release a Lord of the Rings series.
I like what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the movie series or like a show series?
Like a show series. Yeah. Yeah.
How'd they get the rights? I mean, you get
Well,
Jeff
they-
Bezos.
They bought him.
It's a prequel.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Yeah, Jeff
really.
Bezos. With Jeff Bezos, anything's possible.
Thank you. You know,
folks.
Jeff, I like you, Jeff Bezos.
I don't.
You made Lord of the Rings, and I get my dildos shipped to me in 2 days or less. So,
Thank you, Jeff Bezos, for shipping dildos.
did I say dildos? I meant to say pocket watches.
Pocket watches.
Next question.
Next question.
So you're talking about subreddits. I recently started following a new one called Nature is Metal,
okay.
Look it up.
and
Let's get
holy fuck, Nature is Metal.
If I'm gonna be
Dolphin
honest.
launching a fish over a dock with its tail.
Oh shit.
Damn, dude.
Damn. Dude, what if that's like a dolphin sport? What if like that's their
What's
like
happening?
baseball or basketball?
Into some good.
That's crazy. They're 4 tons. Wait, basking sharks are 4 tons?
I guess.
I don't know about that.
River
Was that a
dolphin.
porpoise?
River
Porpoise?
dolphin.
Yeah, it's a river dolphin. Those things are creepy.
Dude, look at them teeth,
Whoa.
bro.
That's a dolphin?
Comb my hair with them fucking teeth.
Man, there was this picture. It was like a lion with a monkey in its mouth, and the monkey was just like shredded to bits, but its baby was still clinging on to the mother.
Bro.
It was the most like intense shit.
Oh man. Poor baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
I bet the lion just had the baby too.
that's okay.
Oh,
Holy
shit.
shit.
Whale shark sucking. He's the sucker of the sea.
Yeah, fucking OnlyFans this month.
Yeah, dude.
Let's go.
Fucking biggest flashlight ever.
Dude, we should make like an animal OnlyFans. For like
That's
animal. porn.
that's not okay.
Yeah, I
Is it
feel
not?
like- yeah, that's not cool.
An animal only that.
What do you mean by that?
I mean,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Let me break
Like,
that
what do you-
down a little bit.
You gotta specify. That
Strictly
sounds illegal. That sounds really illegal.
Canceled by the Bestiality Corporation. No, just like animals fucking. The
No,
other animals.
I don't think so.
I don't.
Hold it, no, go back up to them seals, bro.
Yeah, them seals are.
Oh my
Crazy.
god.
Elephant seals, man. They're some of the most dangerous ones.
He's fucking screaming, dude. He's like, fucking bitch, I got work tomorrow. You can't be giving me
They
a
got like
fucking
dick
hickey on my
noses
neck.
too. They got dick noses.
Yeah.
Elephant seals.
Watching like seals and like walruses fight is insane.
Yeah, because you're like, what is you got?
They just fucking
Well,
whack each other.
It's insane
with
because
their
it's like you
heads.
have one limb.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
It's
gotta
like with giraffes. You're like, this is a martial art designed for
look up
one
giraffes
limb.
fighting.
Yeah, giraffes fighting is
It's
nuts.
fucking hilarious. They're just like,
Bro, I saw this giraffe killed another giraffe.
what?
Yeah, it was He took his head and he swung it.
That's racist.
It was like an uppercut.
Oh, dude.
And, like with his neck.
Yeah.
And it like knocked him back. And okay, we got some giraffes fighting here.
Dude. I'm gonna put some EDM behind this.
Well, the thing is they got those horns, right?
Yeah,
and they're not sharp, but they still puncture.
Are those horns?
Yeah. Well.
Or are they more like tissue?
They're horns.
Like bone?
Yeah, they're bone.
Like what if you look up a giraffe's skull? Would they be there?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Look that up after this, AJ.
This might be the video. I'm not sure though, because there's a lot of giraffe fight videos.
Oh yeah, I doubt this is gonna be the one where he knocks him out. But that shit was fun.
Oh, he's down.
How did they get so long fucking necks? Like what did they adapt from?
Yeah, he swept him right there.
Oh yeah.
It was a leg sweep. It was a single.
Jeez.
Like they had to adapt from like the Stegosaurus or something, or evolve.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I don't.
There's some sort of mammal, I think.
Yeah. Have you ever seen two slugs having sex? It's weird.
I bet.
Look that one up.
Oh, yeah. They're.
Yeah.
They're like intertwined.
This reminds me of like Avatar when they like have the hair, you know?
Yeah.
And they're like, you want to fuck?
Yeah, dude, look at that.
And they just put their braids together.
This is very intimate. This is.
Yeah.
This is like when you're cuddling with a chick and you're like, I wish we could cuddle closer.
Yeah, it's exactly that. I've had that feeling before. It's like you keep trying to get closer and it's like, I can't fucking squeeze you.
I mean, that kind of ruins it.
The slug's made upside down, hanging from a strand of mucus.
Yeah, and those are, I'm pretty sure, their genitals.
They both have male and female sex organs and fertilize each other. So.
Damn.
What?
They're both gay and lesbian.
So slugs are
entwined. Oh wow.
Damn.
That's,
I thought that was just mucus.
No, the mucus is up top. They're hanging from it.
Right.
Yeah.
I just figured.
You think that'd be the excrement?
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Nature's weird.
All right. That's that.
That's the deep freeze, folks.
Welcome.
So you guys watched the new Suicide Squad?
Is there a new
Is it better?
It's amazing.
movie?
Yeah.
On
HBO Max.
Fuck you
I'll
and
tell
all
you
your
what,
streaming privileges.
I watched the first one,
I haven't seen
and
it.
it was awful.
Was it?
Yeah,
it was the
good.
worst piece of shit.
What made
DC's
it bad?
ever made.
Because it looked good.
There was
on
just
the
no
trailer.
good plot. It didn't
Yeah.
have a good plot at all. Like their plot was like this weird side character arc, and then the Joker made like a cameo, kind of like a few,
Yeah.
and then people hated that Joker. And
Was that the Jared Leto joke?
it was, yeah.
Yes.
What do you guys think?
Here's what I think.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you go.
And then I'll let you go. I'm sorry about that, but I'm passionate about this.
Yeah, you cosplay
Jared Leto
that.
is an amazing actor, but the thing about film, and this is just from going to like college for it,
Yeah.
the thing about film is it's the director's art.
Yeah.
You're not seeing 100% of what the actors want to do. If you want to see that, go see theater.
Yeah.
Go see stage. Because whenever a director has a vision, they will 100% enforce that to the best ability. And then obviously you have, what do you call those? The fucking people who put money into the film.
Investors?
They're basically investors, but they call themselves
Lobbyists?
producers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they call themselves producers as if they fucking produce anything.
Oh, yeah, like Paramount produced
they're
it, but no,
just
you
people-
provided the money.
Yeah, you provided
And
money,
equipment,
and then
maybe.
you decided, oh, well, since I'm providing money, I have input. And it's
Yeah.
like, okay, now you're ruining the art. Cool,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah.
So it's a combination of producers and director vision that ruined that movie as a whole and the whole vision of Jared Leto's Joker. Jared Leto didn't do a bad job portraying what that director wanted him to portray.
Yeah.
He just did a bad job because it was a bad character.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It was not his fault.
And there was just not a whole lot of freedom. Now, he
Were
had some
they-
antics on set, but that's not my place to talk about.
Were they putting
shit
the
was
Joker in
wild.
there just to put the Joker in there? Is that why it
'cause
didn't work?
It was because Harley Quinn was the main character, and Harley Quinn is a side character. originally was created as like one of Joker's fuck pieces.
So that's probably why it didn't work out well, is because you have the Joker in it, and everyone thinks that Joker.
I mean,
and Harley.
when
The
you
only
have
reason I
Margot
say it,
Robbie
like-
alongside anybody else, everybody's gonna pay attention to Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I say fuck piece, I don't mean it like as if like Harley Quinn is just a fuck piece, but that's how she was created, was to be like one of his minions, one of his basically
Yeah.
slaves.
Like Charles Manson's fucking.
Yeah.
What's
Like,
her
Yeah,
name?
that's literally who she is.
right,
Yeah.
yes. So
We
she was-
need to watch those fucking movies
yeah,
again
she
this
was
Halloween.
manipulated into being his little piece.
Yeah.
And she grew out of it in character arcs, throughout the comics. And
Yeah.
there's some good comics there. But in Suicide Squad, the first one, the shitty one, it wasn't portrayed well. I mean, that part was portrayed well. Like, that whole, like, yeah, this guy's an asshole and I need to break off from him. But, like,
What do you think causes a comic-themed movie to go poorly when you have a comic to
When you
base it
don't
off
even
of?
pay attention to the
literally
comics.
what I just said about directors and producers.
Yeah, that
Okay.
too.
That's it.
Okay.
But
Also-
what's your opinion on the Joker?
Well, the Jared Leto Joker, like, I agree with you completely. He did a good job for what he was supposed to do. Like, it's not Jared Leto's fault. Everybody's hating Jared Leto. Obviously, yeah, the antics that he did, like, apparently leaving, like, dead pigs on people's doorsteps and shit, like,
Oh, did he do like?
that's not justified.
No.
Like,
in real life.
yeah. He
Well,
was he was method acting the whole
Method acting.
thing.
That's the word, method acting. Yeah.
Which I don't know why you'd want to method act like such a shitty version of a character.
He was
It's
gonna put
like
dead
obviously
pigs.
he was into it.
Well, it's because he's
but,
there.
You know.
He's there for the art,
Yeah.
And now we can also question his dedication. We can question why be dedicated in that specific way when it is actually kind of toxic to your, like, comrades on set.
Yeah.
Yep.
But overall, dude's phenomenal.
30 Seconds to Mars is dope.
30 Seconds to Mars is also dope.
Makes good
and that's
music.
his band.
Yeah.
We need Bono on the show.
Yeah, we can get Bono.
Yeah,
Well, I'll call
easy.
him up.
Hey, is this the biggest turd?
So anyway, the new Suicide Squad though,
Yeah.
Hit me with it.
it is like such a redemption. Like it's so good. Well, mainly I think it's because it's James Gunn who directed it, who
Yeah.
also directed Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ooh.
Um,
Okay.
and he changed everything.
Good.
There's no Joker involved. There's none of that shit. It's literally just the Suicide Squad, and it's John Cena kills it. King
Nice.
Shark
John
fucking
Cena.
kills it. Who's
Cena?
it? What's his fucking butt? King Shark.
Hey,
Rocky.
wait,
Fucking-
Sylvester Stallone?
Sylvester Stallone.
He plays King
fucking
Shark?
King Shark.
What?
Yeah.
John
that-
Cena and Sylvester Stallone.
They didn't even advertise that.
No, I haven't even heard
If
about
they
the
would
new
have
movie.
advertised that, I would have watched the movie.
What the fuck is that?
And I still will. That's King Shark.
Yeah.
Does he just stay like that?
Yeah, he's a shark man.
You-
He is part shark.
why does that piss me off?
Suicide Squad.
Because it should.
He's so funny. And then there's Polka Dot Man, who's fucking phenomenal. There's the Rat Catcher 2. It's fucking phenomenal. Like, the characters in this are so much more interesting. And the plot is amazing. Like, it's a cool movie to, like, look at. Like, visually
Yeah.
it's pleasing. Like, it's...
Fucking shark man.
Idris
bro.
Elba
Like,
replaces Will Smith as Deadshot, right? He's Deadshot?
no, he's, Will Smith is Deadshot. This guy is,
Oh, Will Smith's in it still?
No. He's somebody... What's his freaking name? There's Deadshot, and then there's...
He's not
somebody else.
Deathstroke, though.
No.
Because that's the one character that I noticed wasn't in it. It was Deathstroke.
What are these fucking names, dude?
Bro, we're comic nerds. We know the
Deathstroke.
cast.
No, like the names of the
Bloodsport. He's
fucking
Bloodsport.
characters.
Oh, he's Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pete Davidson is Blackguard. I don't want to spoil anything, but he didn't get enough time on screen.
Oh. So how do you get allowed to do another copy of a movie? How do you get rights to that?
Same
How's-
studio, I believe. Was it?
I'm
yeah, I
not
don't want to say that.
sure.
I mean, that might be a little
Well-
hard to dig into, but like, you know,
When James Gunn says he wants to do something, studios listen.
Yeah,
that's kind
true.
of the secret.
I mean, anybody can make a movie.
So James Gunn, make
About
the X-Men.
Yeah. Anybody can make a movie about anything, but where do you give credit when credit's due, or do you give credit when it's the idea of something that
It's a team effort.
like who wrote Suicide Squad?
Probably.
So many people.
Probably, yeah. A lot of people.
Suicide Squad's been around since like.
DC?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you talking about like who wrote the comic or like who wrote the script?
The comic.
Oh.
Yeah. So when it comes to comic books, because I know you're not like into comic books, James.
No.
There's
Not intentional, but
so many arcs. Like there's probably been 100, if not more, different like comic book writers for like Batman alone.
Yeah.
yeah.
Same with like
Yeah.
Superman. Like
Like the
there's
whole
the creators
community's
of them,
interesting.
but then the writers like just constantly change.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's a weird world to me when it comes to copyrights and
Yeah.
legal shit. Because
The goal.
that is true. There's so many different writers and different versions of comics too. Like there crossover comics.
Yeah.
And
Right.
like, I found out fucking what was it? Fucking Riverdale was a comic.
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Archie.
Yeah, I didn't know fucking Archie was a
Yep.
comic that was related to
Yeah.
fucking Riverdale, the fucking
Yeah.
Netflix show.
So the ultimate goal, whenever like another writer takes over, is to take that character's personality, right? Keep the character true to themselves, not change shit, and give them different circumstances
okay.
to work within. So that's
Yeah.
how you can get like evil Superman. You give him different circumstances.
Yep.
You know, that's
It's
how you
kinda
get
the,
injustice.
like the ending of Fallout 3. It can go. There's 26 different endings to Fallout 3.
Based on
What you do.
circumstances.
Yeah.
Yeah, circumstances alone.
So you just take a character and then you write a story, and but you're not copywriting you're copywriting the character, but
Yeah.
everything else is free game then.
And Marvel's touching on this right now in their TV shows, specifically Loki, where they introduce variants, which is basically this
Multiverse.
person, the multiverse, and what can happen with a certain character in just different universes. And it's really cool.
Fuck, let's
Yeah.
film a podcast part 2. We'll film 2 episodes in one. We can go down a multiverse theory,
We
bro.
can go, oh shit.
Jesus.
I feel like we should wait for
Back
more
up.
movies to come
Back
out.
up real
Yeah.
quick. So, if I were to make a comic or
Yeah.
a movie
Mhm.
with a DC character,
Yeah.
I would just have to give credit to
DC Comics.
DC Comics.
Yeah.
Now, would I pay them for royalties because I had their idea of the character?
Probably. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. No, it's
How
one of
much
those-
of the royalties? That'd probably be a conversation with them.
Yeah, so probably one of the main costs of making a comic book movie is rights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Copyright.
Other than obviously the action sequences, the CGI, all
Yeah.
of that stuff. Paying
They can do
actors.
that, but if you
Right.
can't get the rights to do something,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you're dead
First
in
and
the water.
foremost, you need rights.
Like you get pre-approved for a fucking house before you get pre-approved for your loan before you even go look for a house.
yeah.
That's how you do it. Because if you do find a house, then you're like, approved, let's buy this bitch.
Right.
Oh, James.
Huh?
You still have my copy of The Killing Joke.
Yeah, I brought it.
Have
Oh.
you read it yet? It's been like 4 years.
It's been like year and a half, 2 years.
You know, and this is my opinion.
Yeah.
That's one of my least favorite comics.
Killing Jokes
Yeah.
or Killing Joke. I like it. I don't know.
Well,
I don't think it's the best one.
I
I think for like a short story, I think it's great.
I read half of it. And
You know?
just because it's my first comic I've actually.
I just hate the ending. It's a great comic book. I just don't like the end. I feel like
I-
they could have wrote a better joke.
Well, the ending is weird because people argue about it so much. Like, what the fuck just happened at the end of that comic?
Yeah.
And I think that's what I like about the ending. But yeah, the joke, it could have been better.
Yeah.
So there's a joke in there I didn't read.
Well, it's the killing joke. It's the end.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think James is ever going to read it.
No.
I got halfway through. I'll be honest with you. I got halfway through. Yeah. But see, I guess I did read comics growing up, but they weren't superhero comics. Like I was more into the Adventures of Tintin because
Yeah.
they were adventure
Tintin was
comics.
dope.
Yeah, I fucking love Tintin.
So with
even
this-
the movie, real quick.
Okay.
You know who Tintin is?
I'd never watched that movie.
Okay. Well, it's a comic also. But Tintin, the movie, the guy who plays Tintin, picture Seth MacFarlane
Okay.
playing Tintin. You know, with blonde hair and a little curly cute. Seth MacFarlane.
I'll pull up the picture, Tintin.
I wonder if they got a side by side. They got to dress Seth MacFarlane up as Tintin. Guys, if you're seeing this, dress Tintin up as MacFarlane. Yeah, imagine
There's Tintin.
imagine playing Seth MacFarlane.
Oh, that's not a good picture. Yeah.
Yeah, he would be great.
I pull up the movie
Honestly.
version of him.
He could totally do like an adult version of Tintin, like a adult comedy.
Pull up the movie. Yeah, the adult. Because in the movie he is an adult, more or less. Looks like. Okay, maybe he's more of a boy.
He's an
Gosh,
adolescent.
I hate that animation. It's like the
Yeah.
Polar Express animation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you hate
Can't
that?
stand that.
Why?
It scares me.
It's a little claymated.
It makes
in a
me
way.
uncomfortable.
It gives you that uncanny valley feeling. Maybe.
Yeah,
What's that?
Uncanny valley is when it's like almost human.
Yeah,
There's just
okay.
something
That's
off.
exactly what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like the first rendition of the Sonic Hedgehog guy.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
The art-
everybody on the internet bullied an entire music studio or movie studio into changing like
the entire
an
design.
entire character of a movie.
Yeah.
Fucking beautiful.
Look up the before and after for
Yeah.
Grant. You'll see why.
And what was this?
Sonic the
Sonic.
Hedgehog.
Oh yeah. No, I yep. I
You're
remember
okay, you
this,
seen
but
it?
Yeah, look it up for the.
Have you guys seen the movie yet?
No.
It's fucking great.
Is
I'm sure it is.
Fantastic.
Well,
dude.
Jim
movie.
Carrey plays the
Yeah.
Eggman.
Like,
Yeah.
it's legit a good movie.
Literally
Eggman.
couldn't have picked anybody else to play Eggman.
But how do you
Yeah.
fuck that up that bad? Look at that. He gives him like.
They
Yeah.
listened though. They listened.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
There was an out. Well, I think that's why they also released it a little bit early. They were like, "This is what Sonic's gonna look like," and people were like,
Go the one underneath it.
"Go home."
Which
I
one?
want to.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, look at the fuckers.
I want a Crash Bandicoot movie.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Bro, how would that even go down? Look that up. See if they have like fan art for that shit. Or like,
Crash Bandicoot. Has everybody here played Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Good.
I
Good,
love
good,
Crash
good, good,
Bandicoot.
good.
I used to play it on the-
before and after. What does that mean?
ooh.
Oh, that's. Go ahead and click on it. See what happens.
Is that like old games versus new games?
Ah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
So what happened is at some point they gave him tattoos.
What?
What?
Yeah, in some of the newer games, not the like ones that are redone, but the
Yeah.
it was when another game studio bought Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
It was like a few games later, like around the 2010 era, probably a little bit before.
You know, I give props to the guy that came up with that idea.
Crash
It's-
Bandicoot?
It's a good game, dude.
Dude, it was.
And it's a platformer.
And
it's just like a different way to look at it.
and he's a bandicoot,
What
which
is
is an
a-
extinct animal
Is it
from
really?
Asia.
Look that up, Bandicoot.
Just went extinct like in the last few
Oh,
years.
that
Ooh.
didn't show anything. That just showed
Tattoo.
people with tattoos of Crash Bandicoot.
Look up mutants.
Mutants?
It was like a fucking. There was a game made. It was Monsters and Mutants or something like that. It was like Crash.
Biomutants?
No.
That's a new game.
That's a new game.
I think that's
Crash Bandicoot. But
Mutants Crash Bandicoot.
yeah.
Crash Bandicoot Mutants, cool. What? Oh, there it goes.
Oh yeah. Well, technically they're all mutants.
Hey,
Yeah.
I guess Mind Over Mutant was the game,
Real-
and they made them all tatted up.
real quick, what do you do if a guy like that walks up to your girl and smacks her on the ass?
Shoot him. He's big enough. He's big enough. The only
he's got
thing
some like tribal shit going on.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
gets like tribal tats. They also make Tiny the Tiger like a skinny gay park ranger. So I was like, what was that about? Like,
Showing
just
support,
make a
man.
new character.
That's
You know?
Okay, yeah.
And then his sister's
Weird.
hotter.
Oh, that's his sister.
Yeah. It's weird when you can say like his sister's hot and she's a bandicoot.
I
Like
mean,
when
you know,
people did dirty to the
Lola
the bunny.
Bunny?
Yeah, Lola Bunny.
dude, the fucking
Happens.
fantasy art of Lola Bunny is so naughty. It's so dirty, dude. Don't look it
I
up.
haven't seen it, but
Have you guys seen the speed runs where like people do like speed runs with like Google Images and where you find like the sexy version of something? It's like people will type in like Lois from Family Guy and just see how long it takes before there's like a sexy like sexualized picture of
You
them.
just turn off safe search. That's up there.
Like
it-
you can like sometimes you don't have to move anything. Like you can just type in like if you type in Lola Bunny, it's gonna be like right here probably.
Yeah.
Like
Fucking do it.
I don't know.
Lola Bunny. And turn safe surf off.
Where is safe search?
yeah, but do we want this in the
I can done. I can
Oh,
take
yeah,
it
that's
out.
right.
I can blur it out.
I mean, it's not usually porn. It's like
I mean, look at the fourth one over right
yeah,
there.
like this shit.
Straight up.
Like it's
Well, it's this. So it's people kind of fucking with us because what they're doing.
Look
is
at
they're-
that fucking.
Is they're drawing.
gooch.
They're drawing a human, right?
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
they just give them an animal head
Yup.
and like kind of
that
texture
is
their
true.
body to be.
Oh, go to the left. Oh,
So-
damn.
That's yeah.
It's weird because you're
Yeah.
like,
We didn't even have to fuck with safe search.
you're like, it's
No.
attractive, but it's not a human,
No.
and it's not cool.
It's weird.
And as you grow up, you're like, this is really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like when you're a kid, you're watching these movies and you're like, oh, she's kind of cute, but you don't tell anybody that because you feel so embarrassed.
Well, when you're a kid,
Yeah.
you're not that embarrassed about it. But as an adult, you're
am.
just like, I don't know if I should comment on this.
Well, see, the older I get, the less embarrassed I get.
Really?
Yeah, I like feet.
It's like I could masturbate to this, but I won't.
And, if she wants to put a finger in my ass, I'll let her do it. Just... And if you got a problem with that, go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck. Take the advice from Dana White. Just don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. About
There's a
anybody.
book.
What
There's
anybody
a book
thinks.
about not giving a fuck.
Yeah, the art of not giving a fuck.
Subtle.
The subtle art of not giving. That's right. Yeah.
Subtle art. I mean, that's the way to be about it.
good book.
That's how you do it. You don't go out there with the I don't give a fuck attitude.
It's more or less a book about learning how to pick and choose over what you give a fuck about, because literally
Stoicism.
giving a fuck about things is so stressful on the human
Yeah.
condition that it's just not healthy
Yeah.
to give
Yeah.
a fuck about so many things.
Like PewDiePie, he did a video on stoicism,
Yep.
and I watched that, and I was like, you're right. Worry about what you have control of, and
Yeah.
don't worry about what you don't.
I have like 3 copies of the Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, who's like one of the lead Stoics.
Really.
I've read it like 20 times.
I need to read that.
So-
I
And see,
haven't-
that's what I'm saying. He reads books.
yeah, man.
That's rare.
Meditation.
That's why we
amazing.
like him.
Yeah, that's why we need you.
He reads more than me.
Because I'm retarded, you're half retarded,
Yeah.
and you're like,
I'm autistic,
Are you?
probably.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah we all
I
are a
mean-
little bit.
You got a little
I
bit
do
of the
magic
tism.
tricks and read books.
No, that's
Yeah.
true.
I
I don't know. I don't know how to diagnose these things.
Yeah.
I don't know either.
I could be
I
autistic.
film myself on a camera. That's kind of fucked up.
Huh?
I film myself on camera.
That's normal now.
I
And
know.
in today's day and age, if you don't film yourself on camera, you're
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't post on social media a whole lot
Yeah.
unless I'm promoting something.
Mm.
Yeah.
And sometimes I go
Yeah.
a long time
Share the
without.
podcast more.
I do need to.
Try to.
And I'll definitely share this episode and
Yeah.
the episode coming up. I just didn't want to share the one.
Yeah. That's the thing with this podcast. I want it to be okay for everyone to watch,
Yeah.
but I also don't want give off a bad vibe. I mean, but at the same time, I just want to be myself.
Yeah.
So it's like we'll see how it goes. I'm a little insecure about the whole thing because
It's yours.
and if I slip up and start becoming that person I was, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get away from
Open up that mind.
that. Yeah.
open
Be
it
back
up.
that kid I used to be
Yeah.
again, and
Right.
that's where I've slowly been getting as I've been bettering my health again. So
Honestly, I think this is kind of fun because it's almost like a therapy session.
yeah, it was just you don't just talk to people anymore,
No.
really, and get to see different faces every week if we
Mhm.
get guests on.
Yeah.
I'm getting my barber Hope on here. She's
Like-
gonna cut my
Hell
hair
yeah.
on the cast. I'll have her cut my hair.
Like,
I know when I ask you a question, you've got input.
Yeah. I'm just used to talking to people, I guess. Like, since COVID started, I have been, like, locked up, basically. So, I'm just gonna put this out here. I'm a Discord mod.
I'm
does that mean?
Hey,
That means that
a
I'm a
wannabe
fucking
YouTuber.
loser, okay?
I'm a
That's
wannabe
what that means.
YouTuber. I think that's even worse though.
That means that I'm a fucking, even though I lost my virginity, I'm a virgin again. That's what that means.
Hey, virginity rocks. We know this. Okay.
So, but yeah, I talk to people daily. Like, I am on calls, like, hours a day just talking to people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always, like, magic related, but, like,
It's all productive. What you want to do.
it's all productive. Like,
Yeah.
we are working together on things. A lot of us are, like, making money from doing what we love. Like,
And keep working together.
but yeah,
and-
exactly. We're continually, like, I could call up, like, any of these guys right now.
I'm gonna be like, hey, you want to be on a
Like,
podcast?
I could call up Bob right now and guarantee you he'd answer.
Dude, we should get it like a Zoom call podcast with one of your magic guys.
I'm gonna call Bob. and see
Actually,
if
why
he
don't
can
we get a
answer.
magic guy on the show?
Well, AJ's a magic guy.
Well, okay, fair enough.
We got to have a segment with him.
Yeah, we could do a magic segment.
Hey guys, well, thank you for watching this episode of the Deep Freeze. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe on this video, or you support Baby Nazis. And if you want to find me on Instagram, it's James Riley Fisher. And if you would like to support our new Google guy, Mr. Mouse, Magic Mouse. You can follow him on his Instagram. I'll put it up here right here. Grant, you have anything else to say?
I got some things to say.
Let the people hear it.
All right, guys. First off, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. If you would like, leave a like, comment down below. We do like feedback, as long as it's constructive criticism, or don't
Leave
be
a question too.
Yeah, questions are welcome as well. Share, subscribe, and you can find me on This Is Grant's page on Instagram, or on my other YouTube channel for music only. It's called Rivermouth Official. Go ahead and go check it out, and I'll see you next week.
And last but not least, we do have t-shirts available. Link is down in the descriptions. I'll point it out.
Hi, Bob.
Hey. Oh, hi.
You're on a fucking podcast.
Hey, what's up, Bob?
Welcome to the Deep Freeze.
Yeah, welcome to the Deep Freeze, Bob.
I'm glad to be here.
Are you on FaceTime or something?
Discord.
Oh,
Discord.
Yeah.
what's up?
Bob's naked as always.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not naked. I've got pants on and a bathrobe.
What kind of
Nice.
pants?
Some nice little penguin pajama pants.
Okay, right on, right on.
So I got a question for you. How long have you been doing magic, Bob?
About a year and a half.
Hell yeah.
What got you started?
What got me started? Honestly, I started doing cardistry, and all of my friends were like, "Hey, that's cool. Show me a trick." And I just kind of didn't have a choice.
Okay, right on.
So Bob's been doing magic for like, a year and a half, and it's his full-time job.
Damn.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't have a job in the world.
Hell yeah,
That
man.
is your job in the world,
Yeah.
man. That's it.
Yeah.
Welcome to America.
Yeah, you can make a job out of anything. That's what I'm trying to do with this podcast here, but it's going to take some time. But is there any way we can shout you out or put a plug in for you, an Instagram or YouTube?
Well, my name is Bob Possible. You can
Bob
find me on
Possible.
pretty much
Write it down.
any platform as Bob Possible.
All right.
And when I say any platform, I mean Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Pornhub,
All right.
OnlyFans, you name it.
How do you get on Pornhub?
Honestly, you just gotta submit your ID and be old enough.
Okay.
And prove that you're a real person.
So, question following with that, of course I'm going to ask it. Is the content on Pornhub related, does it mix sex and magic?
Well, presently, I'm actually in this outfit because I'm preparing to record for Pornhub right now.
Hey.
It is not. It is magic exclusively,
Ah,
but the nudity and all that stuff is kept to a pretty low.
Softcore.
Pretty low. Yeah. My main thing is I'm going to be doing magic performing to women in lingerie.
Okay. Hey, you should
But
also
I
use.
also have a really fun routine called the cup and balls. And the premise is I take a cup and a little ball, and I place it under the cup, and then I tap the cup, and when I lift it, the one ball is turned into two balls. And you can guess which two balls I mean.
Oh, your testicles.
I've seen that routine too many times.
Oh,
that sounds amazing.
All right, Bob.
You guys
We're
wanna-
gonna
Hey, Bob, can you perform it for him?
look this up.
Let me go grab a cup.
Wait, hold on though. First, could we possibly get you on this podcast in the future?
He went off to go grab a cup.
Ah,
But he would.
I missed that last thing. What was that?
could we possibly get you on this podcast in the near future?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Sweet.
He lives in Arkansas. He's only like 4.5 hours away.
I'll pay for gas.
It's not that bad, so. Yeah.
Or we can go to him.
Okay, yeah, I'm down.
Or meet halfway in an
Yeah.
Airbnb.
Well, I'm trying to get him up here for Renfest.
Oh, yeah, dude, I want to go. That's
Yeah.
why I wanted to film like 2 podcasts worth so we can
Yeah.
go next week.
So Bob can come up here. We can hit up the magic shop.
Mhm.
We can hit up Renfest, and we can do a podcast.
Full vlog and podcast.
Yeah.
Real quick, Bob, I got a suggestion. When you do your cardistry on Pornhub, you should use playing cards that have naked women on them.
I actually only have playing cards that have naked men on them right now,
Hey!
but I am working on it.
All right, that's good. I like that.
The universe doesn't want to see your balls today.
Damn it.
Well, we'll have to wait. We'll have to do this next week.
Okay, well-
Actually, no. You'll have to come out here and perform it live.
Yeah, we'll perform it live on camera.
And I'll send it to you. You can send it to them.
All right, sounds
Sweet.
good, Bob. Now put your balls away.
All right.
All right, we got to wrap this up real quick.
All right, yeah. I'll talk to you later, Bob.
All right.
All right, you
All
too.
right.
See ya.
Bye. All right,
See you,
guys.
Bob.
So that was Mr. Mouse's good buddy
Bob
Bob Possible. If you want
Bob-
to check him out, he's literally on every platform, including Pornhub. So
And OnlyFans.
and OnlyFans. So,
So if you want to throw him a couple fucking bucks,
couple
he's a great
bones-
musician. Magician.
Magician.
He's a musician too. He's actually makes some dope music.
Really?
Fucking
Fuck
yeah.
it.
Nice.
Fucking.
And
Go check him out.
See you next week.
Boom.
It's a wrap. That's a good one.